Good evening and welcome to another V Rising video. In this video we're going to be showcasing how to effectively use the rat form in order to rat in locations to either gather loot or attempt to kill players. So this has become my new favorite strategy, especially with my volume raised all the way to max, so you can easily hear people galloping by, using vampire powers, getting into fights, or looting. But we're going to start off by showing how you can just loot. This is going to be the tier 3 ancient villages within Cursed Forest, which give you everything that you need to make your Dawnthorn gear, which is your tier 3 first set of equipment. And so what you want to do is you want to play this like a stealth game, right? Like Tom Clancy or Jack Ryan. So we know the Banshee's going in that building, so we're going to start on a different side of the village because they have patterns that they follow. And here you can actually loot things as the rat. And so then you're only going to fight the monsters that are inside the building. And so even at a lower level, like 20, you could be looting this and getting ready to get into your Dawnthorn. So you could actually start the game just looting these non-stop. And then you could sit as a rat at Octavian and let someone else kill Octavian and or Beatrice. So we only had to kill one skeleton there. So now we go into the next building. Our whiskers are twitching. I smell some loot. Boom, ghost thorn. Or ghost yarn, excuse me. So you can see how you can basically do this whole village and you don't have to even fight anything except a couple skeletons. You never have to actually fight the banshees. And we could even wait in here as a rat for other players to show up. And now I was at the other ancient village and someone did show up. So we know it's totally possible that someone is currently looting these on our freshly wiped server. But in the meantime, let's go ahead and head over. And we'll take a look at this other village. And the monsters here are injured. So someone's definitely been here in the recent past. So basically the only thing guarding all of this tier 3 loot is a couple of level 30 skeletons as long as you play it right. And I'm just going to showcase how effective the rat is. I'm going to go ahead and wait in one of these other buildings and we're going to let the Banshee come on inside. And the Banshee doesn't even really see you, almost at all. So we'll just go ahead and sit over here next to this chair and we'll let the Banshee walk in and we'll see if she notices us. Of course, the rat strats are the most fun, and so the way that I use them is I just do sit-ups, or I read a book with my headset at max, or I make dinner or a sandwich in fun and interesting locations. I mean, if you were a player, you probably wouldn't even see this rat, so here comes the Banshee. Alright, let's see. No, unfortunately she pulled. That one, she was too close. But she had to get all the way on top of us before she was actually pulled. So now we're going to go over to the other ancient village and we're going to show that it's the same. But you can see, look how much ghost yarn that we got here. And pristine leather, which are 2/3 of the material that you need to craft the Dawnthorn. And then you would just need some scales from the mosquitoes, or the toads, or the spiders throughout Cursed Forest. After this, I'm going to run over to Octavian really fast, and we'll just see if we can't rat Octavian. Haven't yet killed him on this server. We're only level 47. He's still a skull. I tried to fight him a couple times. It's definitely possible, but it is a challenging fight. Pretty sure I would need to equip Chaos Volley over Frostbat, but I've been having an incredible time with Frostbat. If you hit them twice with Frostbat, they're frozen. You're going to get off a free ult, and then it's the Wombo combo while they panic. So let's go over to this village really fast. Maybe even get some PvP. The server that we're on right now has 60 out of 60 players, and it's been actually happening all day. So it's just a nice server with a lot of activity. We actually have a player here. So instead of ratting, we're going to go ahead and just pressure this. Oh no, we got knocked back there, so we missed our ult. Big hits, though, across the board here. Banshee's doing God's work for us. Absolutely huge. We got to be careful here. The respawn point is directly behind us. So we need to reset these monsters and loot this guy's body. But you could see how if we were a rat, we could have waited even longer for that player to get in even more combat. So this player, oh no, not the werewolf. Werewolf is actually even more dangerous than the banshees, I think. So the respawn point for this player is directly behind us at the waygate. Nice, good amount of loot there. So what we could actually do here is maybe we could just stay in our rat form here. And we'll see if this player comes back to loot a little bit. Let's go ahead and use the last bit of our salve. And we'll just wait over here by the wall and we'll see if they come back. Let's see what a good spot would be. You really don't need very much to hide as a rat. This I think is enough. Here he comes. There he is, Badarian. Right? So all we have to do is wait for him to get into a fight with something. He doesn't see us yet. He's looking. He's looking for loot. We're going to try to use the Banshee here to our advantage. Now we've got monsters everywhere. This just became a battle. Got him once. We've got 4 seconds on our ult. This is going to be big if we get him with the ult here. He's stunned against the wall. He's ulted. Just massive plays right now. The freeze. Got him twice. That's going to put him into a much longer respawn timer. We know the werewolf is to the left, so we're going to pull off to the right here. Do we have enough for salves? We have enough for a couple salves here. Unfortunately, I'm going to swap over to the frail blood. The rat strats. Absolutely in play right now. This is, oh, wow. You can actually use your ultimate straight out of rat form. So you can see how easy it would be to catch them off. Now, this server that we're playing on right now is currently a semi-merciless server. So they're dropping 0.6 of the cost of their mats on the ground when they die, so they're not dropping their loot. Excuse me, they drop their whole inventory and they're not dropping all of their equipment, but they're dropping part of the mat costs. And that actually seems to be encouraging a lot more PvP across the board, and so we're definitely enjoying that. I said the wrath. He said, I'm gonna get you. Because we're ratting. Let's go ahead and take a look. Look, you can pick up loot as the rat, and it doesn't even take you out of rat form. It's wild how good rat is. And so you would have other players fighting the monsters, and you can literally just walk directly between them. You can see how effective this could be. Of course, we've got our main man. Oh, unfortunately, Banshee. I didn't see that. I must have walked right through it. Unfortunately, you do have a Banshee here. He must have been coming around the corner there, just barely dodging these chaos bolts. But we're gonna park our horse over here. I think there's actually a werewolf over here as well. So let's park the horse. Nope, there it is. Dang. So let's try to park the horse a little bit out of range. Maybe over here. Looks like there's just one spider here. 63% as well is pretty awesome. It's hard to get these spiders though because they explode. Yeah, no, not quite that time. Oh, there's just so many monsters. So we'll go home and we'll heal. We chose the rattiest little location for our base, just this little absolute crapshoot here. We also have a couple of frogs. Let me make sure I have what I need to make a wall. Look at this. We've got a couple of frogs trapped inside our base there. So the rat strats are improving with skull level frogs as a zoo inside of our base. We can disassemble the wall when we get sieged and let loose the frogs of war. I hope you all are having a fantastic day and an awesome week. I've been having such a good time with V-Rising nonstop all the time. There's so much content to be had with this game. It's really one of the best $20 I've ever spent. So if you have any questions, comments, or constructive criticism, please put them in the comment section. Like and subscribe, and I'll definitely catch you guys next time for the next V-Rising video. Maybe how to use the toad to get into a base, or how to effectively use the bat. I'll catch you guys next time. Thanks for tuning in.